So a lot of people have asked me why I shorted EURJPY when the previous week closed like this. So it closed above, and a lot of people would long this instead of shorting this, right? But there's a reason why I shorted this. Main reason being, just looking at Monday, Sunday open, right? Sunday open is always key when it comes to any asset. So you can clearly see Sunday opened here 1800, went lower, we tapped into this gap, and we displaced lower, right? Displaced a lot, right? We displaced a lot on a Monday. Whenever there's displacement on Monday from Sunday open, as soon as Sunday opens and we displaced a lot, sometimes when the key level is, when the price is right, this could be high or low of week, right? We have seen it so many times. We have the same thing in NQ, but the NQ it's a bit different because we just dropped like this because of Nvidia, right? So it's a bit different. However, by just seeing this, I knew we would be at least bearish for Tuesday, right? And we have a key level in here. We have a key level in here with FEG. And you'd always wait for a double tap on this. Why? Because of time frame alignment. Right, you all see the time frame alignment here. And on the hourly, this just looks way too clean. We have a first trade into key level in Asia, which is fine though, because it's a Japanese yen. If it's a Japanese pair, we can create the higher low of day in Asia as well. But normally, when we tap in Asia, sometimes it could tap it and displays lower really fast, or it could tap a couple of times, right? We tapped it once, tapped it again here at 2300, and we tapped it here at 3 a.m. right? 3 a.m. is key, right? 3 a.m. is key, and we turtle soup this. And what you see after, we just see displacement lower as soon as you see this raid at 3 a.m. right? So I actually did enter on a short in here. But I broke even this trade way too fast because we displaced a lot, and I entered somewhere here. So I got a really good fill. I got an in-sale fill. I thought I did, and we took this out. And as soon as I saw this, I broke even the trade because I knew we could come back and maybe take this high again one more time if we are not at the correct key level, if the time is on right. It could have, or maybe we create SMT here, right? Any of these reasons. So I broke even just because I don't want to take an L on a good trade. I'm already up on this trade, so I don't want to take a trade on a Tuesday on a pair that we were super bullish the previous week, right? So I broke even the trade, and price came back and stopped me break even, right? I did not FOMO and enter again here, right? Because that's not what I do. That's not what anyone should do. I could have easily FOMO'd shorts again here, but I did not do that because I know for a fact that we would go back to at least these lows on one of these days, because you're not going to create the high and the low of the week on a Monday. That's super rare, right? The high and the low of the week, both the high and the low is not going to get created on a Monday, right? That's super rare. So I knew as long as we don't take this low, I can still catch shorts until at least this low, right? And at least until this low. And next day, this was Tuesday. next day, what I was looking at was the exact same thing. We have a key level here, right? We have a key level here that got formed at 4 a.m. yesterday, and we come back to this the next day. No, it's still Tuesday. On New York, right? My bad. So London high of day. So what is this? This is, why so bad? This consolidation is kind of crazy. This is the next day, right? So this is Wednesday. It says Tuesday, but it is Wednesday. Asia, right? The next day, Asia. We come back to it. Wednesday, Asia. And we tail soup this again. And I gave y'all the signal when we got the model 1 entry here. When we got the confirmation here. Right? Normally I look at the opening price. So as soon as I got the confirmation here, I told you all to take the entry. But you could have there was SMT as well. You could have entered on this, or you could have entered on this break as well, right? This break is fine, this model 1 is fine, or if you have missed all of this, you could have entered on this FEG. You can have the stop here or here, right? And we went low as well. And then unfortunately I closed here because I saw a 4-hour key candle soup, and there was some sort of news. There was some sort of news, and Dixie was just consolidating for a really long time. So I closed it here. But if it wasn't, I would have held it for at least these lows. At least these lows. Normally I would always have a runner. I actually had a runner, but I'm saying instead of taking the partial here, I would take my partial here. So I had a runner until somewhere here, right? But I would have normally, if there was no news, not necessarily news, that if Dixie was not consolidating, I would have held it until here and then maybe let my runner run. Right? I think this was the best trade this week. The EU was alright, EU longs, but I think this was the best trade this week. So it's all about catching one good trade per week, right? One good, really A+ trade per week. Do you have any questions? Aaron joined. NBP. Oh shit. If we go to these lows now, bro, I'm gonna be so mad. $9.45 too. Oh, this is perfect. It's too busy explaining. Do you all have any questions? Oh, yeah, in that NQ shot? Nice, bro.